Okay, so this is week 4 and we are logged into our Ubuntu server. So to verify that, we want to use hostname ctl. So you can see this is our server. We log in. So our first instruction is to reset site password. So to do that, we want to use a sudo command and say passwd, and then we want to call the username Sally, enter, and we want to set the new password. We want to repeat that, and site password has been reset. So it's reset, right? I want to clear the screen. Now let's just sign in as the administrator. Okay, so I want to clear our screen. So our next instruction there is to set a password for the engineering group, because Doc has access to it, but he's not sure if a group password has been set. So just to verify that he's part of the engineering group, we want to use it as a groups and say TUG. So you can see, yes, Doc is part of the engineering group. So let's clear that and then set the password for engineering group. So to set the password for them, we want to say sudo gpass wd, and then we want to call the group name engineering. So let's first authenticate with our administrative password. So we want to set new password. Then we want to enter that password again. So the password has been set for the engineering group. So to show that Doc can access the group, of course we do display it, because when we use this command, say groups Doc, you see that yes, Doc is able to access the engineering group. So now let's look at our next instruction. Our next instruction wants us to do the first one, test partition and mount points. 2, test throughput, to display the test throughput, but we should display it in MB, megabytes. 3, the basic hardware information. 4, we should display all currently running processes, and all of this information should be placed in a specific file called server profile. So we're going to be showing the command that we use. I'm just going to pause the video and then type the command because it's a little bit long. When I'm done, I'll return. So you can see this is a command that we use to generate the output to the file server profile. So you see here, we'll do the disk partition and mount points, and then we'll do the disk throughput, and then we'll do the basic hardware information, and then we'll do the running processes. So you see at the end of this, like disk partition and mount points, you see we have this command here. So this command will execute this. The disk throughput, you'll see this command will execute this, and the basic hardware, you see this command will execute it, in the running processes, you see this command will execute it. So we've already run it, but we're going to be showing the file using the cat command. So let's erase this. So if we do cat server profile, hit enter. So here we have it. You can see here, this is our disk throughput. It's in megabyte, right? And when we come here, come at the top here, this is our running processes. We'll come here, this is our basic hardware information. We'll come here, this is our disk throughput in MB as well. And then you can see here, it's in MB. And then we'll come at the top, this is our disk partition amount points. So we want to clear our screen and look at our next instruction. So our last instruction, we were asked to make Jenny the owner of the finance group, and we've already done that, but let's show the code that we use. So we use the sudo chown, and then we call the username, which is Jenny. We use column, and we call the group name, which is finance, and then we say slash data 1. So this was the command that we used, and we made Jenny the not the administrator, sorry. We made Jenny the group owner. So this was what we used. Now let's look at exactly what it is. So we're going to use the get facl command, and then we're going to call data 1. So you can see here, Jenny is the owner of the group finance, and we can see that Sally, we were asked to make Sally have read, write, and execute command. So you can see here, Sally has it. Now we don't have Ted here because we'll have to determine whether Ted has permission, which permission Ted has, right? So Ted is not here because Ted is not part of this group, this finance group. So he's not here. Yeah, so for convenience, this was the command that we use to give Sally the read, write, and execute command. So it says sudo set facl, we want to use the -m command, we want to say u column and Sally, say this, we want to say read, write, and execute, and this should be data 1. So this was a command that we use to give Sally the read, write, and execute command. Thank you all for watching.